Welcome to Kim Coaching Group Radio. This is Ho-Jung Kim, the CEO of the Kim Coaching Group. There are 5 core principles in women leaders community, and today I'll talk about the first one, realize your power. In coaching sessions, many people share their desire to have more confidence. They have something they want to do and feel scared, and they want to have more confidence. But I tell them what they need is the courage, not the confidence, because confidence is a result of taking an action that's scary to you. Many women share self-confidence issues, and often we face double standards. Of course, we have to be a strong and professional leader, but at the same time, we have to be feminine and caring and kind. Of course, we have to be a strong performer at work, but at the same time, we have to be a good mother, wife, and daughter. By the way, the standard from a time when women don't even allow to have a career. These conflicting expectations not only leave us burnt out and exhausted, but also it actually makes us self-doubt. I'm a good performer, but I don't think I'm the good mother. Maybe I'm a failure. I'm a good mother, but I didn't really progress in my career. I'm a failure. I'm a good performer, but I'm too bossy. Sounds familiar? Many women I know moved to a foreign country for a better life. Many of them worked really hard and earned advanced degrees. Many people I know pursued careers in foreign language or switched industries. And many women I know are often the only woman in the room. Doing all of this while most people also raise a family. Despite all these achievements, I often hear, well, everybody does it. I'm not special. First of all, that's not true. And second, I want you to think about marathon finishers. Not everybody can finish marathon, but actually many people do finish marathon. So I'm going to say marathon finishers a failure because they didn't come in the first. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to respect them. Actually, not only the people who actually finished, I'll also respect people who tried, even if they could not finish. Why do we show the respect and cheer to the marathoners in running, but not the marathoners in life? When these amazing women says, oh, I don't know if I can do this, I don't have confidence, I remind them about the past actions they took, the moments they took actions in the face of fear, the risk they took without knowing what the result would be like, and potentially change their lives. And all these huge challenges, they took it and endured it for the bigger goals. When I remind them of all these, their past achievement, they started to realize how courageous they are and how this challenge is nothing bigger than what they already went through. And they definitely can do it. That's how you get the confidence. Many people shared at least one of those stories where they used to be very scared about something when they were younger, like asking somebody for help or asking questions or saying no to anybody. But over time, when they get older, they are easier now. And the reason that it become easier is because you actually did it, even though it's scary, and you learned that it didn't kill you. I'm sure you heard about this famous story of a guy who wanted to overcome his fear of rejection. So he planned to get rejected 100 times. He published his 100 rejection experience and got really famous. He mentioned many insights in his sharing, but what surprised me the most when I was watching it was, although all his requests was very outrageous and something that you think nobody will say yes, there were surprisingly many yeses. But I don't think that's it. I think there is something more than that. which is the purpose. People say probably it was easier for him because he planned it, or he was already mentally prepared to be rejected. And there is truth to it. However, I think what is missing is the purpose. He had a purpose that he wanted to overcome his fear of rejection. And that drove him out of his comfort zone and actually go try it. Have you ever looked at your past and thought, wow, I was courageous at that time. I cannot do that again. I came to the US alone for a PhD program. I didn't know anybody in the US, and my English was so poor that I couldn't even order a sandwich in Subway. And I had to learn and study PhD level physics in English with the people who didn't even know where Korea was. It was challenging. Now I'm looking back, I was courageous to come here alone and going through all of those challenges. And at that time, it wasn't a challenge. I had a goal. I wanted a PhD in physics in the US. And this was just part of the journey that I have to walk through. And have you ever suddenly find confidence when you realize why you are doing it? An Asian woman who faced Asian hate and sexism a few times, she really got discouraged to voice up her opinions. And she was so scared to share her opinions in public. She was really furious about this experience, but she was also so scared about speaking up about this. But then when she realized if it doesn't do anything, the exact same thing will happen to her daughters, suddenly she has instinct confidence and she was willing to speak up and fight against those. Knowing your power gives you the confidence, and knowing your purpose gives you the courage. These are the most important first steps to sculpt your own success. Next time, we'll talk about our second core principles, invent your own role. See you then.